Vanshay, it's no tea or no shade, okay? And even though you went to Hampton University, so did I. So we here when it comes to that. But so I never say it, but this is for your mom. All right. Like I'm getting over these old ornery ass mammies. I'm getting so sick and tired of it. Like Lord knows, I'm getting so sick and tired of it. So I never say it to you, Von Shay. Only offer the whole strength that you and I are both home by the Sikh alumni. I will give you that. But this is how I feel about your old ornery ass mammy, and I really hope we ain't got to deal with her no more. All right, so now that I got that disclaimer out of the way, um, and you shouldn't feel a way about me calling her your mammy and calling her an old ornery ass mammy. You shouldn't feel no way about that, considering all of the disrespect she gave your husband and his mama and daddy and so on and so forth. So I ain't even finna go there with you. All right, because both of us is home by the sea alone. So I'm not even finna go there with you, sis. Lucky for you. Loving hip hop Miami, because that Miami pissed me off. Season, even though they had a right to feel away and I understood their feelings, still the way she went about it, I won't hear for it. Loving hip hop Miami, you better be glad that I say your daughter and I went to the same alma mater, because if she did not, mhm, straight my shit out. Uh-huh. Mhm. Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is season. Then Trina, I got something for your ass too. This for your ass too, Trina. Now that we damn talking about it, this for you too, Trina. I can't wait till we get to your ass. This is Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is season 5, episode 2. What the hell is it? Don't read the comments. So speaking of Katrina in the studio working on some new music. I say Katrina in the studio working on new music. Um, Working on a project with other females called Queens Don't Compete, and she's working on it with somebody named Super Cindy. Now, shout out to Super Cindy. She seems real cute, or whatever the case may be. She seemed cool. So Trina claiming to be the queen of Miami. Where Kaya at? You know what I'm saying? Where Geisha 305 at? You know what I mean? Where Jackie O at? You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like there's so many other people that hailed from Miami or some part of it in somehow, some way. I just feel like it's just other folk. I mean, because like you keep calling yourself the queen of Miami. Well, Miami people, that ain't much. I mean, how with no award, no Grammy, no Oscar? I mean, I think you won a BET Lifetime Achievement Award. I mean, that was cute. Um, and you won the Zeus's with Eve by default. But I mean, okay, so I guess I give you two. But other than that, I mean, Katrina, you the queen of Miami. Again, that what does that say for Miami? Because I feel like if we go because again, I don't want to make it seem as if I don't like Trina, because I do. I just don't like her coming up here with this prima donna Mariah Carey type vibe. I just don't see it coming from you, because again, people don't play you up here. Okay. People don't play you on the West Coast. People don't play you in the Dakotas. You know what I'm saying? People don't play you like that. I mean, they play you like that, Ryanair. But like the way you acting as if you on a damn Missy Elliott level. I mean, it's just some people you probably could be, but bitch, how? Like Amara, and Safari at home, and they read, and Amara is reading the comments about the relationship between her and Safari. Y'all want to know what kills me about people? Is I don't get at how y'all feel like it's okay to put y'all stuff on the internet for the people to see. And then when you don't get the response that you're looking for, now you got a big damn problem and you so upset about it, and people need to mind their business, and who do people think they are, and people are so judgmental, and people are this and people are that. Well, you put your business out there for people to have an opinion. And I'm sorry, Amara, you're the one that's continuing to get up here 5 years later, making yourself look like a complete bird for a nigga that don't want you and damn sure don't love you. For 5 seasons. Like season 5, this is all you got. Where's your music? Or do you just don't do that no more? So what do you do other than loving hip hop? Because I haven't seen you do shit yet other than get with these niggas for a check, for a storyline, for a plot line, and your baby. Shay and Fabo doing a photo shoot, I mean, for their daughter for her upcoming first birthday party. Her daughter is so adorable. Like Shay's daughter is just like, I just want to pinch her cheeks. Like she's just the cutest little thing. And she talks to him about marriage, and he's talking to her about another child. Well, sir, she wants to get married for y'all already got a child. So you're saying you don't want to rush marriage, but you don't mind getting her pregnant again. Like, I mean, again, I'm not with Shay with the whole you got a year to propose to me or I'm leaving type thing. I don't agree with that at all. But it's just like if you don't want to marry her, then you shouldn't want to have another baby by her. You shouldn't want to keep having kids by a woman that you don't want to marry. Like that just don't make sense. But then again, you never said you didn't want to get married. You just said you wasn't ready right now. Well, when will you be ready? If not in a year, then when? I would love to know, Fabo. If not in a year, then when? What is a good time? Because to let Shay tell it, y'all been off and on for the past 10 years. So it's like, I mean, after 10 years, yeah, and 11 at this point, like, I mean, I guess. Because I mean, out of those 10 or 11 years, she was up here playing around with Scrappy and playing around with Erica and all that. Like she was. So no shade to her, but she was. So I mean, playing around with Flavor Flav, Colonel, whatever. So TWD is in the studio, child. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all just refuse to have something for TWD to do. Instead of getting up here looking like a pot-belly pig in the damn studio. Child, TWD look like he got a belly full of worms. He look like he 8 months pregnant with damn worms. Like, and y'all, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Like, yeah, this old ass man. Who gonna hear the song? Oh, dear God. Anyway, so Gunplay come around there. Shout out to Richard. I didn't know his name was Richard. Actually, I did know. I did know his name was Richard. Because didn't he tell everybody his name when he was on the family reunion? I think that's what it was, but I think I knew his name before then. Anyway, Richard comes through around there. Shout out to Richard Child. So he's married now to a 24-year-old Hamptonian alumni. Shout out to her. She graduated from there in 2 years, I think she said. And then she went to Harvard and graduated in one, I believe she said. I think. Or did she go to Hampton for 1 year and then go to Harvard for two? I don't know, child. She went to both. I did not just went to one. And she finished both, and now she wants to work in the law enforcement in some type of capacity. And he has a daughter with her, and she's adorable, by the way. And he says that he's off the heavy drugs now, but it was something else that Gunplay that people said you did to your wife. I can't think of what the people said you did, but the people said you did something to that damn lady. I don't know what you said you did, Gunplay. You better be glad I don't feel like looking it up. But the people said you did something to that damn lady recently. Moving on. So Fabo meeting up with Safari ass with Shay Child. And she tells him how he rubbed her the wrong way down to Amara's daughter's birthday party, I believe it was. And I agree, he rubbed everybody the wrong way. I mean, the Rolex things was just way too much. And I get it's your money, and can't nobody tell you what to do with your money. But I mean, you buying another bitch's child Rolexes and carrying on. Like, and we don't never really hear or see about what you did for the ones that you got with Erica Mena. But again, I don't feel bad for that bitch. All right. Now I feel bad for the churn that you a fucked up ass nigga that don't really want to be there for your child, but they'll see you being there for another bitch churn that ain't yours. But because it's Erica and I don't fool with her, not at all whatsoever, it just is what it is. Moving on from that. Safari talks about how Shay was real negative and how her video and her commentary made it on the Shade Room and how all of this was her fault. No, it's not. Again, y'all are the ones that came up with the bright idea and scheme to do this one and on a time that was supposed to have been about the damn children. And two, y'all did it while y'all was filming. As if won't know, like again, if y'all feel that way, then stop doing shit for a like and a click and a view. Quit doing shit for like a shock factor or an ah factor. Quit doing that. What's the purpose? For y'all to just turn around and get mad later and tell people that they need to mind their business and tell people that they're being negative and so and so and so. But if everybody was going up for it, y'all wouldn't feel that way. Like, but who would go up for this? Again, given your track record, Safari, we're not gonna act like that Shay is just out of bounds for feeling the way that she feels, or anybody else for that matter. Moving on. So shout out to Zoe Brinks. She's been in the game for 7 years now, and she been writing for other artists, but now she's ready to get down to the forefront. Shout out to her. I like I like Zoe because I like the underdog. Like this woman is living in in her hair salon. All right. She's trying to make it and she's trying to get it from the mud and get it on her own. So I really hope it works out for her. I really hope she used this opportunity to her advantage. Take full advantage of this, Zoe. All right, because you got me rooting for you already, sis, because I like your story a lot. I really do. See, when y'all got people up here that actually has a story, I can rock with. Like I like this a lot. Um, so Gunplay at home with his wife, Von Shay. Shout out to Von Shay. And his new daughter, child. I told y'all, she went to HU and all that good stuff and blah blah blah. So they're doing the sip and see for their daughter, and he talks about how much her mama, don't like him, so much so that she got really disrespectful in the 3-page letter. And in it, the both of them admitted that the mama got way out of pocket and way left fields, talking about his mama, his daddy, his family, all of the rest of that. And you know, but yet you want him to be nice to her when it comes down to the part. From what I saw, Richard handled it a whole lot better than I would. First of all, look, we'll get to that when we get there because it won't much to that scene other than Richard not knowing what a 401k is. But other than that, we'll get down to that party later on. So Super Cindy is doing this little Miami cipher, I believe it was called, where she has a lot of unknown, unnamed, don't ain't nobody never really heard of them ass artists. But shout out to them, and she gave them a platform to basically get noticed, and whatever happens from there happens from there. You know, Bobby Yuck Butt Lights did it way back in 2017. I mean, I guess I forgot he was an artist. Whatever. So Cindy brings in Zoe, and Zoe was the only female that was on site. Shout out to her. So Trina comes, but Trina talks about how she can only stay for a damn minute. And she got this going on and she got that going on and so on and so forth. And it just rubbed everybody the wrong way, including Zoe. And I felt really bad for Zoe because it must be like a crushing blow to like be in the presence of somebody that you looked up to for whatever your reasons are, and then the way you get introduced to them and then the way they handle you is real less desirable. And then because that situation will leave that person feeling that way about you forever. It's like they looked up to you for so long and then they finally got the chance to meet you and you basically give them your ass to kiss. And that's basically what you gave to Zoe. And I felt real bad for her. Like, if you was that damn busy, why the hell would you even show up? If you were that busy, Trina, people would have just much rather you have just not shown up versus you showing up, sitting down. Oh, okay, well, now I gotta leave. Then, I mean, not Angel. Lord have mercy. Lord, the young lady, Zoe comes. She's really excited to meet you, happy to meet you. I mean, luckily she got a half-hearted ass hug from you. But then you just completely just dismissed her, shooed her off, like just I didn't like it. Then you go walk away talking about something you don't want to meet nobody else new and all of the rest of like it was just, like again. Don't nobody play Trina like that. They just don't. Like, not even people in my age range. Like, even when we in the car and we go somewhere, bitch, Trina, we not playing you, girl. Everybody else get a spin on the goddamn Apple Music, but you. And you sit and run around here acting as if like you that girl like that. And you, again, in Miami, you are apparently, but again, what does that say for Miami when you cause see my chair don't have a seat belt. And I'm trying to like restrain myself from really going there because I do like Trina. I'm not liking this just Mariah Carey ass attitude that you got that you just do not deserve to have with people. You just don't. You ain't did that damn much. You've worked with some people, but you ain't did that damn much. I mean, maybe for the city of Miami, you've done a lot for them. So maybe that's why they just choose to overlook how you treat people. But to outsiders looking in, again, I got you in my phone, but I don't play you like that. So to somebody like me, it's such a huge turn off, and it just makes me want to remind you, bitch, we don't play you like that where I'm from. Like, don't get me wrong. You will show up on 106 Park when AJ and Free was up there. Don't get me wrong. Here and there, 103 Jams and Z104 will play your song when you was Here We Go with Kelly Rowland. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Von Shay and Gunplay's secrecy. So Amara comes through and her and Shay talks about how they both feel away about the Safari situation. We'll get to that in a second. So Gunplay tries to talk to Von Shay's mom about the disrespect that she gave to him and his family. And I really wished Von Shay would have allowed the conversation to happen without her being there because I felt like that they probably could have gotten to some type of resolve had you not came up in there, and then now you're throwing in your feelings. So now your mama really ain't finna have it. So now the whole conversation got shut down. And from what we saw, nothing got resolved. I just wished you would have allowed that conversation to have been just for Richard and your old ornery ass man. All right. I really do. Because again, I feel like the conversation could have gotten somewhere. You want to come and now you want to stand up and stick up for your man. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad you're doing it because that's your husband. And you're doing what you're supposed to do. But I just wished you would have allowed the conversation to happen. And if your mama got cussed out, well, then damn it, your mama got cussed out. And it just is what it is. So Amara tells Shay about her video, and Shay tells her about him wanting a vasectomy. And Amara feels like Shay is just trying to start something and she's being all up in your business. No, when you decided to make that moment that was supposed to be about your daughters, about you and Safari and this storyline that y'all cooked up, that's when it became everybody's business, and that's when everybody has the right to give their opinion. You put it out there for people to see and have their opinion. So it just is what it is. And yeah, he did tell her that he don't want no more kids. And the gag is he don't need no more kids. He not even doing for the ones he got. So I agree. Safari do need to go on ahead and get snip. He don't need no more churn. No more. All right? No more. Stop trying to make a man have a baby when he don't want to have no more. All right. He don't need to be the next Nick Cannon. We don't need no more. No more churn. Child. Boo. Amara. Boo. You such a fucking buzzer on this show this season, and I don't like it. I don't know why you want to be a buzzer, but please quit being a buzzer. All right, it's not cute. I don't live and I don't go up. Please, for these niggas that don't love you and don't respect you. We see you throwing water on the nigga. You see how much the nigga think about you. He feels as though he's doing you a favor by sitting down. This nigga is bar hopping from show franchise to franchise, but got the nerve to look at you in your face and tell you that you getting clout just for him sitting next to you. Who the fuck? Y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Monday night's episode. It's Wednesday. Well, y'all know how this is just how it's going. All right. Be lucky that you get. Drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Again, this is what I think about your old tad ornery ass mama, Vache. And Katrina, this is for you too, bitch. Because I ain't appreciate you at all this episode. I'm gone. Bye.